Okay, so today's gonna be really fun. Ever since Spunky and I started planning this trip to Kentucky, we've had quite a few people tell us to go visit the town of Paducah, and it's like 35 minutes from this campground. And actually, two of my good friends just randomly yesterday said, hey, I think you're pretty close to Paducah, you should go there. And so I was like, wait, we've already been kind of like planning this, so we're gonna go today. Apparently they have like an adorable little downtown area, coffee shops, antique shops, clothing stores, and all kinds of stuff. So we're just gonna go walk around and kind of explore that little town today. Y'all, we are having the best time.
I love all these buildings. Like, they're all painted
They're
different
so
colors.
cool.
They got the different awnings out.
Yeah.
We got benches of all sorts of variety. This is just great.
It's so neat.
They got a blow
There's
dry
the hair.
bar right
I need to go to the blow dry bar.
You need to go get your hair clean.
Okay, we just spent over an hour in this one store, and when we get back, I'll show you guys what we got. But it was the coolest store. They had so many things that, like, I want to start collecting, and just like kitchen stuff. And we were talking to the owner, and we just had the best time. It was awesome. We spent a long time in there, but we're gonna go get some lunch now. I think the place we're gonna eat is called Doe's. We've heard lots of great things about it. There's also a place here called Freight House, and apparently the chef there competes on like Food Network, and it's amazing, but it only opens for dinner, so we're gonna like miss it. I'm so sad because I really want to eat there too. You know what I love about this place? It's like so charming.
This is really neat.
It's really neat. Look at this cute little courtyard. We just had lunch. Great little double cheeseburger. We split it. We decided we're actually going to go back to the camper, hang out with Daisy for a while, and then come back here tonight for dinner, because there's so many places that we want to go to, but they don't open until like 4 or 5. So we're just going to come back because we love this place so much. And I asked her where to get coffee, and she told me this place called Etc. So we're going to go in there now. We got coffee. It is so good. It's from this place called Etc.
Etc.
We also spent a small fortune on baked goods.
No,
This
this was 60% of our purchase we just made.
It is a garlic
Well,
infused olive oil.
And it came with this reusable jar.
Yeah, you know what? I love supporting small business, so I don't mind.
This place, by the way, has been around since 1873.
That's pretty cool. And
Yes.
Bunky is sad because they actually have like deli sandwiches, and he wishes he would have got one. Let me see the spices.
Oh yeah, our olive oil came with dipping spices.
So good.
And not only do we have some dank olive oil,
But we have
some
Five cheese
bread.
homemade bread. We also have,
This is a loaf.
oh yeah, we also have a brownie in here,
A pecan brownie.
peanut brownie,
And-
and
Chess cake stuff.
we don't know what that is really, but she said it's similar to like ooey gooey cake.
It's like a vanilla, squishy, delicious cake.
Y'all,
I might
we're-
actually eat that in about. I might eat it right now. Actually,
We're so excited.
I'm actually gonna eat it right now.
This place is called Kershaw's, right? Kirchhoff's, sorry, Kirchhoff's. And it is just the cutest little bakery. If you're in this area, you absolutely have to come in here.
Oh boy.
Look at that. Wow, do you see this?
Bonky. It's good.
That's good?
This bottom part, it's almost like a graham cracker crust type deal. And then the top part, it's like, reminds me of custardy cheesecake.
Oh my word.
Like, hello.
Okay, we're back. We're back in Paducah. We got changed. We're like, we'll be a little fancier for dinner because we're going to try and get into that restaurant. Well, he got his reservations, but not till a little bit later. But we got to show you all this really cool wall because, first of all day I have seen cars going down this hill. I'm going to show you. It looks like they're disappearing into like nothing. It's insane.
It's like, you know, when you're on a roller coaster and you go in to the edge.
Yeah.
And then you just go down.
Oh, look. This truck is doing it. Where's he going? Literally dropping off to the middle of nowhere. It is crazy. But anyway, they have this entire wall, which is so cool. Let me get over here so I can show you. Okay, there's like an old train, and there's a wall that goes all the way back there, all the way around over here, and it kind of tells the story of Paducah. But it's like all of the history of this town, and it's just so amazing.
Actually painted.
There's actually someone like painting a mural. That is so cool. Bunky and I are in love with Paducah, if you couldn't tell. Even have like the cobblestone streets. All the buildings are amazing, and someone told us today there's like a lot of construction right over here. They told us that they are building a new hotel that's going to be really swanky with like some boutiques on the bottom and like a rooftop restaurant and bar up top. So that's going to be really cool too.
This place is just really neat.
It is.
Really neat.
I have got to see what's on the other side of this wall because I gotta know where these cars are going.
Do you want me to like
hoist me up?
Probably not.
No.
Not in your dress.
No, not in my dress. Oh wow. Okay, well now we know.
Like,
look at that car. You can drive down to the water. Wow.
I'd be taking the first option.
Yeah.
The motorcycle guy just took.
Yeah. But you can drive all the way down to the edge of the water down there. This is beautiful. We are packing up, about to head to our next location, which, by the way, we randomly changed last minute yesterday.
Yeah. Another alternate route chosen. Well, this was the original plan, and then we changed the plan, and then we went back to the original plan.
Yeah, so we're actually very excited. We'll tell you where we're going once we get there, but we have not set up our tire link yet. Bunky actually blew up. How do you say?
God, don't say blow up tires, please.
Bunky
Inflated.
added air to our tires this morning to make sure they were great like for our travel day, and we're gonna go ahead and put the tire link on there as well.
So this came with our RV as part of the purchase and package and all that, and we are finally to the day that we're going to install it.
Finally.
According to my understanding, you take this, which I think is called the repeater, and it already has this pre-wired docking station in here. And I think all we got to do is just connect this. It says do it with, you know, this pointing upwards, which I think is pretty self-explanatory, but they were specific to tell us that. So.
Oh, it says status. It lit up.
Okay, well that's good. Now I think now all I have to do, because I already have this app downloaded, you know. I have the Grand Design version of the Lippert Components app.
Oh wow. Okay.
They put their own little skin on it. It's the same thing as the Lippert Control app. Anyway.
Oh, fancy. Okay.
Yeah, they brand it as their own. Let's see. Ah, there it is.
What?
Tire link.
Oh, perfect.
Confirm.
But did you put the things on the tires yet?
No, you don't do that yet.
Oh, okay.
Set up coach.
Wow.
So we have a fifth wheel. Confirm. We only have this two axles. So here is the little tire link sensor itself.
Bunky's gonna put one of those on each tire. And essentially, what does this do?
This is tire pressure monitoring and heat, which I like the heat element as well. It's because I feel like with the tire pressure, Well, when you have too much heat, that's usually where your tire pressure is going to change a lot. Unless you like run over a nail or something, then your tire pressure is going to change drastically as well, because you have a big hole possibly. But if you're just getting too hot, then your tire pressure is going to also gradually increase, and then that's when you have a big blowout.
So this is going to be able to like tell us those things while we're traveling, so we can kind of keep an eye on it. I'm happy about this. And you
can actually, you know, then if you get one of the alerts, you can kind of you can stop and check things out before you know you have big problems.
Yeah, so. I'm the happiest person ever about this, just so everyone's aware. Oh, so that goes where the little green lid normally goes? Oh, see, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that a little bit of air was going to come out while we were doing that.
Everybody's like, hello.
Just onto the valve stem. And these are the original caps, which, you know what's crazy?
What?
These actually match the color of your car.
Oh, really?
And we're missing that one on your car.
Oh, perfect.
So I'm happy about that.
Yeah, so happy to have our tire link situated, because I've been wanting to put that on our camper for forever, and it just gives you like an extra peace of mind, like going down the road. So happy.
I was like, today is the day. I don't care how much I didn't want to do it. It's so simple though.
It's so hot outside, basically.
Yeah, it's hot out, and I was just avoiding it for too long.
It was easy and worth it.
It was worth it.
Yeah. So I want to mention a few things before we leave this campground and go to our next one. I think I told you guys this, but it is very inexpensive to stay here. Like $30 a night, I think.
It was $78 total for 3 nights.
So that is amazing. Usually it's $78 a night. So definitely worth it to stay here. Beautiful campground, huge spacious sites, but I want to tell you that there are not full hookups. There is 50 amp, so you do have electricity, you do have water, you just don't have sewer, but they do have dump stations, of course. So we could have probably went one more day, but we weren't sure like how long we could go before we would need to like dump all of our tanks. I think we could have gone one more day, but 3 days was perfect.
Yeah, and not to go into too much detail, but it's not the black tank that we usually have an issue with.
It's the gray tank for showers.
Yeah, we got to 2/3 on the one gray tank in the bathroom.
Yeah. We could have done one more day.
I think we could have done another day or two.
Yeah.
Especially if we were just really careful and strategic.
Yes. So anyway, just wanted to mention that to you before you like look into booking here. Second thing I want to tell you guys is Grand Rivers itself is very small. Like when we say that Patty's 1880 settlement is the only thing to do in this town, we truly mean that. That is like all that there is here. So I would not say that Grand Rivers is somewhere that you're gonna like go out of your way to come here, but Paducah, which is 30 minutes away, you guys know we're obsessed. We'd love to be the best time. Such a great little town. So if Grand Rivers or Paducah is like on your route and it's like an easy place to pull off and like spend a couple of days, totally worth it. Just not like I wouldn't plan to just come here specifically.
Yeah.
But
like I wouldn't make this a destination by itself, but if it's along your route, then definitely do it. It's really cool. And Paducah is actually really awesome. Really awesome.
And I did want to say too that everyone, and I mean everyone, I've had at least 100 people tell me that Patty's at Christmas time is spectacular and like worth the drive to go see. So I wanted to mention that too. I might have to make Bunky come back here at Christmas, but all in all, we just loved our stay here. We had so much fun. So last night we ate at the Freight House, and the chef there, her name is Sarah Bradley, and she was, I think, the runner-up on Top Chef on the show, and she has been on the show twice. I maybe have already told you guys this, but the food was phenomenal. The ribs, you have to get them. Bunky loved his shrimp and grits, the deviled eggs, like
French onion deviled eggs.
Y'all, it was so delicious. We had the best little date night last night. So we have just loved our stay here. Like I said, I wouldn't make this your destination, but if it's on your route, for sure you need to stop in here. Okay, so we left Grand Rivers yesterday and we drove all the way down to Louisville. We're actually right outside of Louisville at a KOA. It's called Louisville KOA South. It's in Shepherdsville, is that right? And y'all, we have to tell you the drive between Grand Rivers and Louisville is on this road called the Kentucky Western Parkway.
Western Kentucky Parkway.
Y'all, it is the best road we have ever driven down. Like, not a lot of traffic, smooth, no bumps. We were on it for like, what, 2.5 hours yesterday. It was the best. So that was such a win for us. But anyway, got here, and then Bunky has like gotten us this entire itinerary this morning. He's so excited. We're gonna try and fit in as many things as we can. We're only in Louisville for like 2 full days, and then we're gonna go over to Lexington. But while we're here, we're gonna try to go to the Louisville Slugger, you call it museum, or
yeah, it's like a museum. I think they call it like the museum or factory.
Yeah, so we're going to try and do that today. We're going to drive into Louisville, kind of like downtown, and find some lunch, and then go to like a little distillery later today. And then tomorrow we are going to Churchill Downs, and Bunky booked us this like really cool tour, and we are so excited for that too. So we're going to try and fit in as many things as possible. But right now we're going to go try and find somewhere to park downtown so we can get out and walk around. We made it to the big city.
There goes the KFC Young Center.
Shoo. We drove over a bridge and got into Indiana.
Yeah.
Came back.
That was fun. So we were in Indiana for about 20 seconds. So that was cool.
That was cool. Now we're back in downtown Louisville, and it is huge. It is a massive city.
Yeah. I didn't realize how large Louisville was.
It's really big.
This is probably the biggest city that we've been in since we flew into Denver, Colorado.
Probably. So our first stop in downtown was at the Old Forester Distillery. Their facility was beautiful. We did not get to take a tour, but we were able to read a lot of their history, and it was so cool to learn about how they got started. And we wanted a really good lunch, so we asked someone in Old Forester like where to go, and there was this restaurant right across the street. It was called Merle's Whiskey Kitchen, and everyone told us it was great. So I got the fried chicken, and B got their famous pork tacos. Y'all, they were not kidding. We could not stop raving about how delicious this food was. We left downtown and went to a distillery tour at Stitzel Weller, and they had this little lounge area called Gardens and Gun, and we had the best time. We just hung out, we played trivia with each other, and it was just so much fun and like such a beautiful facility as well. I cannot wait to see you guys next week for Churchill Downs and more of Kentucky. We love Kentucky, just so you know. So we will see y'all real soon next week.